Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to another video. It is Monday, which means this is my midweek update on my Slimming World journey, and I have to say, so far, so good. Apart from a really stinging eye. Nothing to do with Slimming World, of course. Don't, you experts out there start saying too much Slimming World food gives you stinging eye, just in case. But yeah, Friday was my mother's 60th birthday. So we went out on meal for a meal. I tried to keep it as low sin as I could, but it was an Italian restaurant, real authentic, basically creams used in everything. But I went for a salmon and broccoli tagliatelle with a goat cheese starter. So I tried to go for like the healthiest options on there. Obviously, salmon broccoli is free. The tagliatelle would have also been free. It's just the cream sauce that it came in. There wasn't a lot of it, but yeah, it was probably within my sins, but I don't like to use that many sins, to be honest. I also had 3 beers. I know, terrible. But yeah, they would have definitely been within my sins, though. So Friday got off this week to that start, but when it's your mother's birthday, you've got to go out for a meal. So I hit straight back on Saturday with fruit and yogurt for breakfast. Really good. Melons, raspberries, blackberries, pomegranates, blueberries, all that type of good stuff. A big salad. If you've seen a couple of my videos now, you'll notice that I do like to make quite a big salad. Just packed with loads of speed foods and all that good stuff, and not a lot of mayo or anything like that. So that was pretty good. Saturday night I had a omelette with salad and Mediterranean veg. I don't know why I'm actually telling you this, because if you just watch the last video, it's what I eat in a day. It's on there. So yesterday, Sunday, I just had a banana and my water for breakfast. I wasn't really feeling hungry at all. Lunch yesterday, I had another salad. Nice, simple, just a boiled egg salad. And then for lunch last night, I had some Slimming World meatballs that were left in the freezer, and I want to make some freezer space. So I thought I'll use them along with, I had some 3% mince that need to be used, and Mediterranean veg. I had half of that left from the previous day. So I just did a no carb, kind of like a beef ragu with the meatballs. So everything was free and speed, no sins whatsoever. I put a little bit of my healthy extra A cheese on top of that. Probably wasn't enough for like a whole healthy A option, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. But food, other than Friday, has been spot on. There's been no snacking. There's been nothing like that. I have been drinking more water, so I'm aiming like 2.5 litres per day on the waterfront. Yeah, that's going well. Obviously, I need to drink a little bit more. to kind of get over the fact that I've had this gastric balloon out, and my thought process is still, oh, you're a bit hungry. I know I'm not hungry. I'm eating I'm eating a little bit larger portion sizes than I did when I had the balloon in. Because obviously there's a big void there where the balloon was that really needs filling. So kind of my receptors are telling my brain that I'm hungry. I'm not hungry. Um, so I'm drinking lots of water, which means I also pee a lot, which means up and down the stairs constantly. Body magic, get in. Yeah, so far it's so good. I will say to Helen, who was in my group and also is a subscriber. Hi, Helen. Um, Thank you for saying about checking the sins, because um, last time I was on Slimming World, I always used to use the Hellman's Lighter Than Light. It was always the half a sin for a tablespoon. That's changed now, unbeknown to me, until you said, just check things. That's now one sin for a tablespoon, when other non-branded ones are half a sin. I don't get that much, because Hellman's is only 15 calories a tablespoon. So, you know, that is what it is. But luckily, I don't use a lot of sins anyway. I really don't. And I know people say, like, oh, use your sins up. That's what they're there for. It is there for that, but it's also there for occasions like my mum's birthday, to go out for a meal, or if it's another sibling's birthday, or we do other things, or if we just fancy a little trip out for a meal during the day or something like that. That's where I tend to use my sins. I don't tend to use a lot of sins within the house. And that's actually something I continued on from the last time, back in 2019, 2020. So I've always done that anyway, because that was just my mind telling me, always use the lighter than the light, always get the lightest cheese, always get the reduced cheddar, things like that. Kind of. This is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing, and I might get a bit ranty here, but this is the thing with Slimming World. Slimming World is a tool. It's a tool. It's an aid to help you lose the weight. You have to do it yourself. So when you see all these videos online that say it's not healthy, you can't sustain it, it's this, and this. Yes, you can. And you can do it because it's just an aid. It's a tool, a bit like a gastric balloon. You can put a gastric balloon in. Does not mean that you're actually going to lose weight. So, and there's actually a percentage of people that put weight on with the balloon. I know that because I was told it off the surgeon, off the consultant. So yeah, it's just a tool. Work within it. So, like yesterday, I've weighed out all my pasta. I just opened my bags of pasta. I've weighed them all out. Now, on Slimming World, you can eat as much pasta as you want, theoretically. But don't forget, third of your plate has to be speed. And then you've got your protein, then you've got your pasta. If you're eating a big, huge bowl of pasta, then you have to replicate that with a huge bowl of protein and a huge bowl of speed. You're not going to do that. So when they say, it is unlimited, well, it is. But common sense tells you, actually, you know what? Your portion size just work on it. And the more weight that you lose, the more you'll pick up on the idea of, oh, I'll have a little bit less of that one now, and a little bit less. I mean, I'm no mug. I lost 6.5 stone in 8 months last time I was on this. I know Slimming World works. That's why I've gone back to it. So, yeah. I mean, I just get a bit sick of these videos and things saying, oh, you know, you can't this and this, and you're unable to sustain it. It doesn't teach you anything. It teaches you a lot. One, with Slimming World, you're eating healthier than I think any other meal plan. You know, you can do calorie counting. Well, calorie counting doesn't tell you you need half a plate full of speed. Your calorie counting just says how many chocolate biscuits and drinks that you can have during the day. You know, oh, I can have 2 protein shakes, a Milky Way, and a packet of crisps. You know, oh, it's calories. You don't need to do that Slim World. Slim World, you just eat the food you want without the bad fats. You know, it still contains fat. You can still have things like butter on Slim World if you wish. It's just different and changes your mind and trains your mind to do different things. So anyway, I've ranted too much about that. This is my midweek update. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and lastly, thank you to everyone that's subscribed. I've had a huge influx of new subscribers over the last 2 to 3 weeks. So thank you all very much, and until the next time, adios.